boom, 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 Fdot. Used to have a better intro. Now we don't. But it's been a minute since we made a video, so we're going to jump right back into it. What better topic to roll with than Fortnite, baby? Obviously, that's what you expected, right? Well, you're here, the big mouth with the big opinions. You already know what's up. Tom Ballinger, nice to see you guys. First and foremost, shout outs to the people that keep the lights on into the AM, and Meta Threads have been the absolute homies. Code Fdot, 10% save you some money to me. Everybody happy. Thanks again. Fortnite and all of its players are up in a tizzy. And it's not just lately with this mech thing. We saw it with the sword thing. We saw it with the golden SMG once upon a time, right? There's that Fortnite is unbalanced. That's okay. It is all about approach. Let's break it down. So here's the what. Not everybody, but the Fortnite fans are pissed because the game isn't super balanced. Frankly, it's not fucking eSports. But they still want to put on eSports tournaments? Now, I put air quotes because what does eSports mean? If you ask somebody from the FGC, they're going to give you a very different answer from somebody that plays Counter-Strike, which is a very different answer from somebody involved in the MOBA scene or the Overwatch League, and it's a very different answer from somebody outside of gaming completely. Esports is just a quick way to say competitive gaming. That's all it is. So to all my FGC homies out there that think esports is cleaning up and putting on a suit and tie, wrong. But that's a different video for a different time. We're talking about Fortnite right now, and esports and competitive edge and all this shit. The beef is that Fortnite is unbalanced and the decisions are not esports friendly. Epic Games will go ahead and make a giant patch the minute before a tournament goes live and just like, fucking deal with it, bro. They have a weird sort of invitational system. There's no league, so, Ninja gets invited every time, even though he's not the best Fortnite player in the world. Marshmallow gets invited because he knows Ninja, I guarantee you, if Drake played Fortnite, guess who would be at the invitational? Fucking OVO, whatever. Like, that's how that would go. And I'm here to tell you there's room for it. So let's get that first argument out of the way. It's unbalanced. It's not esports friendly. You're right. Now, I'm not here to say that that's why you're wrong. I'm here to say that the take on it all is a little bit different. Open your mind. You are absolutely correct. The game is unbalanced. That mech this is probably a bad soapbox to stand on because that mech is pretty dumb, even at a casual level. It's incredibly difficult to murder. But the idea that the game just has really cool shit in it is the goal. This is made for a younger audience for the most part. Not saying you can't have fun if you're older. I still play fucking Super Smash Brothers, a kid's party game. Age is but a number within reason. Especially after mentioning Smash. But when it comes down to it, is that Fortnite is made to have fun, and the game developers' decision process is made to keep that fun going. Sometimes unbalanced things are fun. I'm going to quote somebody that I forget. It was a fighting game developer that said, unbalanced characters make the game interesting. Now, that's a bigger conversation, whether you agree with that or not, but the idea that having fun at the expense of balance is something that I, as a game designer, kind of wrestle with every time I go into the balance meeting. Like, it's really fucking cool that character A does this, but it's broken, so we can't do that because that's not the culture that we have created or the game that we put out. Fortnite, on the other hand, has never come to the table saying, we are a super serious, ultra performative game. You must go through a triple elimination 72-team turbo bracket and with a double bracket reset turned around to find the absolute best victors. No, dude. They call up the coolest people that play Fortnite, throw them in a fucking giant amphitheater and say go. Now, they're for the World Cup, there was a little bit more, and World Cup kind of works against what I'm saying here in the sense that it sounds like this large Olympiad type endeavor. But again, Fortnite has never presented itself as Counter-Strike. It's never come out and said, we are trying to find a line between us and baseball. We want to be ultra competitive, and that is what... They've never said that. Fortnite eSports events are a fucking game show, and that's not a bad thing. There are plenty of shooters for you to take seriously. There are plenty of battle royales for you to take seriously. It's okay for this one game not to be hyper ultra competitive. And it's also okay for this one game to have gazillion-dollar prize pools because it's the biggest one. The amount of money being given out does not have to delineate the amount of serious competitive integrity. And obviously there are people that are going to work crazy, to make themselves a Fortnite pro, but maybe that's ill-advised. Maybe the career path to be a Fortnite person is to be a content creator, an entertainer in the Fortnite space, and be good so you can get invited to these invitationals and perform on those stages. Nobody's sitting here saying, man, I'm a professional Family Feud guy. Nobody's sitting here going, I'm really training to be good at Double Dare so I can really make a career out of it. Nobody's at home practicing putting the Shrine of the Silver Monkey together going, I'm going to be the most famous Legends of the Hidden Temple dude. That was high-key a big thing of my childhood. I really wanted to be on Legends of the Hidden Temple, so if it ever comes back, maybe I can host it. It's a different world, and that's okay. All of these conversations about what Fortnite are doing wrong, actually, when put in a different light... That wasn't as dramatic. There's a light up there, whatever. When put in a different light, all of a sudden make a lot of sense. What if Fortnite is just this fun game and we invite all the cool people to come through and everybody knows something crazy is going to happen? The dawn of tournament day number 1 happens. Golden Boy gets out there in his fucking dope-ass Meta Threads bomber jacket, use code Fdot, and he goes, hello, gamers! Who's excited for Fortnite? Today we introduce... the xylophone! And, the marching xylophone is this deadly instrument that turns everybody into bards, and now you've got a reason to watch that shit. More so than watching Courage and Tim the Tapman and Lazes go head-to-head because those are your favorite people. Because it's going to be dope. The whole idea of invitationals and only inviting, you see a lot of complaints about inviting celebrities instead of the good people that earned it in the rank scene or whatever. You know what? I want to see my favorite. I want to see Ocho Cinco fucking lose. I want to see Tfue team up with ASAP Rocky. That's what I want to see. Also, maybe my favorite Fortnite pro has a bad day. Maybe they don't qualify. That sucks. You never have to have a playoffs without the Knicks again. If you have fun and embrace Fortnite as this game show, you can totally have your favorite players at every event. You can throw a fucking curveball and make it crazy and wacky every event. Again, I don't fault Epic because they never came out and said, we are super serial. We want to be played at the Olympics. They never said that. So they're not going against their word. And they're trying something new. Something that nobody else has done before. And when you have an audience the size of Fortnite, it's really tough to say, you know what, you're not good enough. Sorry, buddy. I'd much rather you come through and buy a fucking Ninja t-shirt. Spend $30 on a jetpack with Laz's face on it or something. I'm down. I think the creative space, the competitive gaming space that Fortnite exists in, this just have fun, fuck it, is much more entertaining. I would rather see a random 16-year-old take home a couple of million once a year than have a top 10 Fortnite champion, top 10 Fortnite list of players and know the super serious stuff. Bro, I have a day job. I do that for the Smite Pro League. I've got the SPL, I follow the NBA, I follow the NFL, I follow the MLB, I follow Counter-Strike, I follow League of Legends to a certain extent. I follow Dota from a really far away. I follow all these fucking things. Yeah, Fortnite's cool. Maybe it's because I don't live and breathe Fortnite the way I do some of the other games that I am so super interested in. But nobody ever came up to me and said Fortnite is super competitive. Fortnite was always presented as a casual game. It's a spin-off of an offline game. It's always been presented as casual. Embrace it and have fun is my message. Tournament patch days, awesome. Invite cool people, awesome. Let randos win millions of dollars, fucking awesome. Fortnite should be the center of the gaming community where you get to see your favorite StarCraft player try to learn how to build while on a team with your favorite Counter-Strike player as they play in some arena in California with 16-year-olds that are shitting on them for millions of dollars. It's fun. It's fun. Everybody got all wrapped up in eSports and angel investors and trying to get all this money and all this infrastructure, and that was all well and good, and that is a different sector. Overwatch, League of Legends, Smite, those are the competitive games, and they can build their competitive corner. You can go play the $60,000 pyramid, the $100,000 pyramid or whatever, and have a game show and just have fun. I'm really not upset with Epic. And I hope they continue this path and they're able to get people to kind of not open their eyes. I don't think people are blind. I think people just haven't thought about it in this sense. I think people just haven't given it the different spin that they need to be able to see it. I tuned into Fortnite tournaments as a casual and I fucking love it for a minute. I think that's the key. Not everything needs to be hyper competitive, and that doesn't mean it has to be casual. But there is a happy medium. We are here to have fun. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm expecting a lot of vitriol. But keep an open mind. And let me know what you're thinking. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun shit. Follow me on the internet. Just don't follow me home. Everything's down there. And I'm over here. You're over there. Peace. Like, follow, subscribe. I'm out.